bit since I made a new trucking video. For you guys, no interruption at all. Right here is Orwell. Orwell is my 1984 Peterbilt 362 Cabover. We're at the Widmeyer yard here in West Bend, Wisconsin. We preloaded this yesterday. I didn't film it. We were kind of in a hurry. And what we're going to do, now that we're hooked up, is go ahead and take this out to New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Maryland. We should be getting another one of them mixer feeder things coming right back to Wisconsin. I can't remember off the top of my head, but once again, we got a trash pump. I don't remember off the top of my head where it is going, but that's one of it. And we got these brooms. Not really sure what that is, but this hydraulic oil goes with that. This goes Monday morning. This goes out to... Then, of course, we got a crane appointment for the generator. And then they're calling this a hood, but it looks like a plow mold board or something. I'm not really sure. It's kind of silly to use this on this type of trailer. However, it is kind of tall, so probably do need it. That, in a nutshell, is basically our load. It's been a little bit of a hurry, and there's no need to really sit here and yap about it. Incidentally, if anybody's looking for work, there are trucks here against the fence that are always looking for drivers. 262-334-1413. 2 years over the road experience, flatbed experience required. Look them up, give them a call. Company drivers and owner operators. Old trucks, no troubles, obviously. If your truck is 1999 and older and you're tired of ELDs, you're exempt. Paper logs, dude. All right, I'm feeling like absolute terrible right now. You can hear my throat is just not having it. So with that, let's go ahead and get this video started. Just go forward till she's tight. One more. One more. That's good. Slowly pull it out. Slowly pulling out. Make your turn. Making the turn. I'll flash my lights when you should stop. Copy. Alrighty, boys and girls, let's get ahead and hit it, huh? Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I'm gonna pop this brake knob, kill the high idle. Let's go trucking. Again, terribly sorry about my voice. I'm definitely under the weather today. So we're gonna do the best we can. People ask me what this is. That's a trailer brake. That works the trailer only. A trolley valve, a lot of guys call it. I'm always bopping up on it, making sure it's not down a little bit and not dragging my trailer brake slightly. We're gonna go this way. I don't know which lane is closed. Change of pace. I go the other way, go straight usually, go past Lefty's bar because it's ramp and then making a direct left turn. It's weird. It's like from here, this is Highway 45. From here south, it turns from 4-lane with intersections to 4-lane divided restricted access, you know, like with exits. Alright, so it is the right lane that's open, making it a little bit difficult of a right turn, but not too difficult. Very light traffic today. Deer hunting right now, so most guys are in the woods, they ain't working. That's kind of how I got called out on this one. I wasn't going to go till after Thanksgiving. This is Sunday. This is the weekend before Thanksgiving. I was going to stay home until afterwards, but they were really short-handed, so I opted to come in. On this truck last night to get a couple odd and end things done. Sadly, I didn't film much of what I did yesterday, but we did mess around with the HVAC unit in this truck, trying to give me better heat. Of course, we still don't have air conditioning. It did have factory air. That's what this switch is, turn the air on. But now I have a much better blower. I was able to acquire a new one. Say used. What I did was I took it out of the sleeper. I don't ever use it, and it is the same as the blowers in the front. And I say blowers meaning they're in duals. So with that, if I haven't already posted it, I am going to be looking for a used HVAC setup for it. In other words, where the heater core, air conditioning condenser, the blower motors are, and they're all over there underneath the footboards of the passenger and up in front of, under the dash on the front of the cab. I am going to be looking for an absolute complete unit. So if anybody knows anybody that's got parts for all 362 Cabovers, I am looking for a serviceable, in good condition blender unit, HVAC setup, whatever you want to call it, but the whole thing. Everything from with the blender doors, heater, air conditioner, the whole 9 yards. We are going to have to put that on FSC Truck Shop. But last night I was feeling terrible. Matt was also feeling terrible, and we both thrashed on it to get it done to where I have good heat now. I still have yet to rebuild my door. I do have the parts. Yes, I have the door seals, the weather stripping for over the top of the door. I have everything I need to rebuild my driver door. I just didn't have the time. I was going to do it this upcoming week, but now I'm trucking, so that's okay. I'll redo it. Already, I don't even have the blower turned on, and already it feels much nicer in here. Granted, it's only in the 30s right now. Now I did film when I did the starter. The starter did need to be replaced. It wasn't for the reasons you might think. I'm sure there was damage done to the starter from all those cold cranks from last winter when I had the transmission fail. But the starter did still function. What broke was actually a different component, but the starter was inoperative for a while. We'll just leave it at that. Go over to FSC Truck Shop, you'll find that video. Matt and I also had to replace the drive seals. I also had to replace the drive axle wheel seals on the forward drive axle. And I had a stretched out slapper bolt that I replaced as well. That as well is on FSC Truck Shop. Yeah, check that out. The audio inside the cab is probably a little fugly. I don't know what I did with it, but somehow with getting my gear in and out of the truck, I managed to misplace my GoPro's auxiliary mic for the inside. I think it's in the shop in my little box, but it ain't here. We'll live without it. I forgot to mention, Matt and I also yesterday replaced the valves that go to the heater core under the cab that are on the side of the engine. We didn't get all of them replaced, just the ones that go to the heater. I want to go to my conditioner filter, which I probably don't need one anyway, only because I'm running high. I probably don't need one anyway because I'm running Caterpillar extended life cooling, but I would rather still run it anyway. But I couldn't get them valves out. So there's a piece of plumbing on the manifold that goes to my oil cooler, and I didn't want to risk breaking it. So I decided to just simply change the valves that I needed for the heater and then leave it rest be. What in the hell's going on up here? Coming to a stop. Something big. I think those other two were witnesses, that pickup and that white car. Fire truck over here. And that Ford hit that Ford. Like that happens in single lane. Now that ambulance is back there, and there's no room to pull over unless I chicane through the cones or something. I gotta keep an eye on that ambulance now. He ain't gaining on them cars. I don't know if he's looking for a U-turn. Bashed into that pickup. I'll have to review the video. I'll have to review the video and make my